CNN has now shared fresh video showing Floyd Mayweather leaving the country late last night, right after federal agents searched his home. Just a day before this, both of his houses in Miami and Las Vegas were searched by Homeland Security because of claims that he was linked to several fraud and scam activities. And while his staff were there along with a few friends and family members, Floyd Mayweather Jr. himself was not seen anywhere at the scene. Federal agents have stayed on high alert about where he might be since then, and this is what brought them to his home in Miami, but he still could not be found. Based on a report from an unnamed witness, Floyd's house was searched as part of the federal investigation, linked to the properties he had been showing off, which are now under fraud claims. During the search, agents reportedly found fake papers and ownership records connected to some of his properties. The biggest concern around Floyd is the large debt he has built up, as the witness also confirmed that he owes a major amount in taxes, along with payments to many car dealers across the country and several jewelry and fashion stores.
Not bad for a high school dropout.
He was also said to have signed many contracts and endorsement deals worth millions, without holding up his side of the agreements. The witness explained that Floyd owes a very large amount of money, and at this stage the only way to get it back is by taking control of some of his properties and collecting the fake certificates he uses as support whenever he needs funds. The same situation took place when agents arrived at his Miami house, where they hoped to find him, but he was not there, so they searched the entire place in detail. They left with some jewelry and key documents, especially ones they believed he would soon try to recover. Not long after, the raid reports and videos appeared showing him leaving the United States in his private jet.
Now I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And it's not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased from Tony. Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
Got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only for the best for the champ.
Now when you guys come here,
His destination quickly sparked controversy, as he had misled many people with an Instagram post claiming he was traveling to China. After a deeper check, federal agents tracked his travel details from the airport and discovered he was actually headed to Dubai, the same city linked to his controversy around this time last year. In a social media post where he shared several photos at the airport and inside his private jet, the former world champion tried to hide his real location by making false claims about being paid to enjoy his trips abroad. He used the caption to talk about the money involved in attaching his name to the trip, which appeared to be a planned move to confuse fans and federal agents about where he really was going. Here in Beijing, China, at the Great Wall of China, known as one of the greatest wonders in the world and a place I have always wanted to visit during my travels in life. But timing matters, and coming here with 23 people has been an amazing experience, and getting paid $3 million just to visit and enjoy a few days in luxury makes it even better. With this level of money, everything changes. I move different, I dress different, and I live different because my money is on another level. While it is still not fully clear what that payment was really for, one thing remains certain: after the findings from Homeland Security agents, Floyd Mayweather is actually in Dubai, not China. In one of the pictures, he is seen holding a large Birkin handbag, a luxury item that can cost around $80,000.
Today, we got 2 different colors. Check it out. See the color down here? Look at the color up top. Time for me to go to bed. Time for me to go to bed. I'll see you guys in the lane.
No one can say how much the rest of his outfit was worth, but in the case of Money Mayweather, he keeps pushing the idea that money is not a problem for him. While federal agents continue their investigation, one of his former workers who chose to stay unnamed shared more details about his location and why he traveled there in the first place. Without holding back, he spoke about Floyd Mayweather issues with authorities in Dubai last year, and said those problems are still serious, adding that this trip was part of his effort to resolve them. He also mentioned that Floyd was given a strict ultimatum, and another reason for the trip was to handle some real brand deals he had been called to settle.
So, y'all gotta know the difference between a hack bag and...
Floyd had promised people in Dubai that he would come and hold a fight. They paid him so he could bring boxing there and help it grow like it did in Saudi Arabia. But he took the money and refused to fight, saying it would damage his reputation. If that was the only issue, it would have been simpler. But Floyd did so much in Dubai that it will take years to resolve all his financial matters there. This is why he traveled there, both to avoid problems and to find a way to handle the situation. While casinos are illegal, the former employee also revealed that Floyd gambled heavily and lost so much that he ended up in debt.
That's the problem he going through. I think it may be getting real.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer. He's smart. He got PBC. Correct. He raised a couple.
He gambled so much that he went over his budget. But then he's Money Mayweather and got more money to keep playing, expecting he would pay it back later, yet he left without settling it. I know people think he's free, but he's not. The only thing he's done is keep the issues quiet, otherwise he would be in serious trouble right now. The last time he had problems in Dubai, the same worker spoke out and shared details about Floyd's situation there. I haven't talked to Floyd in a while, but I'm still close to his right-hand man who I've known for 25 years. I tried calling him to see if he understood what was happening, but he didn't answer. When he finally did, they probably didn't want to discuss it, but he said, look, they got him over there. The truth is he was there for a month and it's over money. Floyd has money, so now he just has to hope it doesn't get handled legally.
All the money in the world, I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we were doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And, nah, they don't want to drop the case. You'd be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail. They don't want to drop it.
They say he owes some people money from a deal that fell through, and now they are trying to get it back. It's different there. The rules aren't the same as here, and they could take it to court or handle it another way, which could have been really bad for him. He added that he was basically trapped without his passport or anything, but was staying in a 6-star hotel and acting like the usual Floyd Mayweather. He then explained what the real problems were in the past and why he might be going there now to settle them.
We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
A fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of this problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think
Floyd has made a huge amount of money, over $1 billion. We all know he earns so much, but when you make that much and spend just as much, it doesn't always leave you with real cash. He has the money, but the people in Dubai might not care about that. They may want something else, and this time his money might not solve the problem, even with debts this big. He was eventually released in Dubai, which must have been a relief, giving him the chance to get back to his business and normal life, and maybe even return to the gym. But things have gotten worse back in America. In Dubai, only he and his private jet were held, with police securing it to prevent escape. In the US, with recent fraud and financial issues, it's reported by his former worker that many of his properties could soon be seized.
Billy is something.
he did. He made $1 billion plus. Floyd made a lot of money. And I don't really know Floyd's business, so I'm not going to speak on Floyd's business. But Floyd's very, very, as the world knows, he's money made, very flashy. Look, man, we both made some real money. But you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month.
The former employee confirmed this in an interview, saying, things have gotten more complicated lately, mostly with his accounts and properties. They are pushing hard to get the payments and going to any lengths. Floyd is handling it, but we hope it gets resolved because this is really crazy if you ask me. Over the months the debts kept rising and this has pushed Floyd Mayweather to start selling some of his properties to stop federal agents from seizing them. But as federal agents have shown so far, they are smarter than Floyd. Surprisingly, he tried to make it look like he was diversifying his investments. However, Ellerby disagreed a little, saying many of these properties were already on the market for this reason, and if they take them we are planning to do the same.
I don't always talk about different things that I'm doing. You know, what I'm working on right now in New York City, I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit,
Yes.
It's actually it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one by heart. So what I'm working on, I want you guys to know this.
Not too long ago, Floyd Mayweather put some of his properties up for sale, and no one really knew why except what he shared in his post. Fans were curious, and many wondered why Floyd Mayweather, a name known for wealth and success, was selling his valuable real estate. With a portfolio worth over $250 million, including luxury mansions, his decision surprised many. Known for his flashy lifestyle and smart investments, he said he was trying to diversify even more.
So, my thing is this. I just like to, bring you guys into my world, let you know that, I'm not faking it. When I say I got certain things, it's not bragging or boast. I'm just saying that.
Among his properties, 9 skyscrapers stand out, with One Vanderbilt, a 93-story building, as the crown jewel. But the strange part is Mayweather said he was not just selling, he was also reinvesting in a wider range of real estate. What was really behind this move for the money? Floyd Mayweather went on Instagram to explain a strategic change in his investments, saying, "After years of hard work, I have successfully secured generational wealth for my family."
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
In his post, he explained that he owns more than 24 mortgage-free homes across the United States. Mayweather used the caption to share his plans, saying he is thinking about selling some properties to reinvest in a wider range of real estate, not just residential. He also shared how his investment approach has changed over time, saying, "My strategy has evolved, and now I am looking for new opportunities and ventures." He added that this move shows a shift in focus from only luxury and high-value properties to exploring a broader range of real estate. Mayweather's financial skill is clear in this decision, showing he can adapt and succeed no matter the situation.
So, like any kind of bag and everything you can name, it's one of my closets. Always make sure it look like Neiman's.
In his message, he ended by inviting anyone interested to reach out, saying, "For inquiries about buying any of these properties, please contact us by email," giving a direct line to his team at Floyd Mayweather Holdings at @gmail.com. Several reports have claimed that Floyd Mayweather has been facing financial problems, and that this was a major reason he agreed to fight Conor McGregor in 2017. But recently he quieted those rumors by talking about a big real estate investment. In Upper Manhattan, Mayweather made a $42 million deal to buy more than 60 buildings with over 1,000 units.
Bringing people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Growing up, I used to dream of owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything, Mayweather told TMZ. Just a month later, he stepped into real estate again. Mayweather spokesperson and Mark Carrace, managing member of 601W Companies, said in November that the boxing star invested in one of 601W's key portfolios. known as a heavyweight in real estate, 601W Companies manages a $10 billion portfolio with 18 office buildings covering 10 million square feet. The exact amount of Mayweather's investment was not revealed, but reports say it could be his biggest ever. However, as the new year began, a new controversy over Mayweather's finances emerged, showing he had been dishonest.